Wish me luck because this is my first attempt at doing anything like this. Hopefully not mess up anything where it can't be fixed. Okay, today is project day. You know that feeling when you start a new project and you're really excited and you've got all this energy and you're ready to go, but you are still a little bit maybe nervous, or maybe you're like me and you don't really have a lot of expertise in the project you're about to take on? Well, that's exactly how I'm feeling today. So I was really hoping for a huge like Chip and Joanna Gaines Reno demo day project.
It's demo day!
But because the Road Rambler is so nice, we're not actually doing a lot of demo or complete overhaul renovations to it. We're going to do some slight modifications to make it a little bit more homey and our personal aesthetic, and that all starts today. There's 3 main projects that we're going to do here. One of those is taking off all of the window treatments. And once they're off, we will then decide, do we put up something that's a little less bulky, or do we leave it just open with the window shades? The second project will be to paint. So once all of the window coverings are off, we're going to start taping, and we're planning on painting everything white. Then the third project is we're going to take off the backsplash here and put up white subway tiles. And then we're also going to take off the back headboard for the master and decide what we're going to do there. But mainly the first things is to take off the window treatments, get it ready to paint, and then once it's white, try to figure out then what we think is necessary. Originally, I wanted it to be like super farmhouse, very rustic, but because it's in such great condition, we're keeping everything. So this dark wood will be an accent amongst hopefully brighter white walls. Some of the ideas that I have are to this area right here. I am trying to make a custom whiteboard. People had suggested maybe getting like a metal sheet so it can be magnetic, and then using dry erase or whiteboard paint on top of that. But we want to use it as an area where Cade can draw and play, have magnetic letters and numbers for him as he continues to learn and spell out items. And then up here we thought this could be like our to-do list or grocery list or content planning schedule, or all the work we need to do, so we could maybe use up here, and Cade has down in the bottom. I'm trying to figure out some additional storage areas too, so we may add additional shelving here above the toilets, but those are just really little details that we'll figure out what we need and start to figure out where things are going to live and the functionality behind it all. All right, so I'm going to get started, and wish me luck because this is my first attempt at doing anything like this. I'm going to go slow, steady, hopefully not mess up anything too where it can't be fixed. Oh, thanks, bud. Are these the tools that I need?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much.
Can I come in?
Sure. All right, take one last look, caterer. I'm going to take off some stuff today. Okay, we didn't get too far. What we found out in just this first corner that I tried to take off is the sunshade and the blackout shade are actually attached to the window treatments, where I thought I'd be able to just take off the window treatments and both of the shades would remain above the window. So we're still going to try to take this one off and examine it and find out, or would we be able to put the window shades back up, because we definitely like the window shades, and I'm not trying to buy a whole bunch of new window treatments for the RV. So that's hiccup number 1. Hopefully it goes up from here. Okay, so we have it off the wall, and we're checking it out a little bit to see what's possible.
So it's mounted into the top, which means
It can probably mount into the cabinet.
is now more work, because instead of screwing the shades in and putting something around them, now I need to build something that also holds them.
Gotcha.
Well, it feels like it's 5 o'clock,
Feels like it's 5 o'clock.
but it's only like 3:30.
But we had a good demo day.
We did. It didn't take nearly as long as I thought it would. It was actually quite quick in the beginning, and then we kind of faltered and slowed down and kind of
Got lunch.
putzed around a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, everything.
Yeah, we just got
It's
everything
done,
accomplished. All
right?
of the valances or window treatments off. Oh, we took off the window treatments and then we took the shades off of the treatments. Keeping the shades, trashing the valance treatments.
Yep.
And took off the headboard. That was the easiest. And,
Yeah, it was just pin nailed into the back wall, so it's just like.
yeah, so we
popped
took that off.
That was easy, and then
The
I took
toughest.
the backsplash off, which was a little bit of a pain because whatever glue or adhesive they used on the back was really, really sticky, as it should have been. But trying to make sure I was able to pry it off the wall without damaging the wall behind it was the tricky part. So slow and
Yeah.
steady, little bit of brute force. Usually I'm the other way around. But was able to get it off without damaging the walls. The wallpaper tore, but that's fine. It's going to get all covered back up with new tile anyway. So got that done.
Yeah. So next we're gonna start taping to paint. I think we decided we're gonna paint the back half first because we got to shuffle around some things like mattresses, pillows, and we've got to figure out pulling out the table and bench seats and couches so we can paint back behind that wall. So I think we're gonna do the back half of the RV first, and then sand, paint, primer. Or sorry, wait, sand, tape, sand, primer, paint.
Sand, clean,
Oh,
primer.
yeah, that's right. There's a clean. We've definitely been doing a little bit of research about the best way to paint RV walls. I would think that we should be able to have this painted and
Yeah.
put back together of sorts by that trip. I mean,
Yeah,
we
hope
kind
so.
of need to.
Yeah, I was gonna say we don't really have a choice.
And then, order bedding and like I said, some more decor elements. But hopefully by that trip, in 3 weeks, it'll look much more like home in our,
yeah, it'll
like-
look definitely
like how we
more
would wanna
like,
decorate it.
like us. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna take all the trash out now, get it out of here, make some space so that we can get
Move
our
into phase
supplies
2.
and start taping up.
All right, let's do it.
That's next.
We have day 2 of our renovations started. Today we are sanding, cleaning the walls, filling the holes, and we'll see how far we get. What should we write on the wall?
Adventurtunity.
Yeah, should we write our names?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to trace our hands?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it.
Let's hold my hand. Let's hold my hand.
Okay, you ready?
What is he doing?
Tracing your hand.
Now all our names are on the wall.
High fives. Yay, let's keep that high fives. Woo! Adventurtunity family! Let the adventures begin. So, we have now sanded, cleaned the walls, taped. Spencer's very favorite thing to do.
Good.
And we're getting ready to put on the primer. So before we do that, we wanted to just write a couple of things on our walls. We wanted to document our new adventure with Adventurtunity family.
We kind of want to bless our new home, basically. A lot of people sometimes, when they're building a house, will write things on the wall, whether it's Bible verses or quotes that mean a lot to them, so that they're always part of the house. So when they put the walls up and paint over them, those sayings, those Bible verses, those meaningful quotes are always in the house, and they're always there blessing the home and blessing the family that lives in it. So we were going to do the same thing with our new home. Write a few things on the wall before we paint over it so that they are always with us, and those are kind of the things that we can always think of and remember that they're there. We're going to get to writing them, then it's time to put some primer up. So we got the walls all primed. They've been drying for a day and a half now, so it should be good and dry. Today is paint day. It's good and hot. Thankfully the humidity's not horrible, so we shouldn't have too many issues. But it's time to get some bright white paint on these walls so we can get phase 1 done and then moved on to phase 2.
Hey, hey!
You ready?
I'm so ready.
Me
I know
too.
you're not, but I
No.
don't mind the painting.
I'm ready to get this done.
Well, we have the whole front.
Well, I know, but any progress is closer to done.
Well, I'm hoping that we'll have it done by the weekend.
We shall see. We gotta get to work. Let's make it happen. All right, so we just got the first coat of paint on. I'm hoping it's the only coat of paint. We did 2 coats of primer, so hopefully we only have to do 1 coat of paint. It's even started to dry already because it's so hot out. I spent most of the time trying not to drip sweat into the paint tray. But we got it done. We're gonna check out of here, let this dry overnight, and then we start putting the back half back together. We'll walk you around, check it out. We did both bathrooms, the bunk beds, and the master bedroom. That's gonna do it for today. I am not a huge fan of painting.